This episode of Good Morning Jonestown is brought to you by Silk City Hot Sauce.
A hugga birdie sauce. A hugga birdie sauce. A hugga birdie sauce. A hugga birdie sauce. Soup city, soup city, soup city, soup city, soup.
Silk City Hot Sauce. Spicy.
So, I feel like it would be for the best if I walked back what I was saying last week.
About what?
I had, in a way, well, I don't feel like I did, but some people might interpret it that I had, insinuated that Silk City Hot Sauce would cure COVID.
Oh, yeah, that.
So, I'd said that, and then, I'd told you that for Christmas I was going to send all of my family Silk City Hot Sauce.
Yeah.
For Christmas. Perfect Christmas gift.
Great Christmas gift.
And so I did that, and now they all have COVID.
What?
Yeah,
they all have COVID?
All of them.
How? What?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe the person at the post office that I dealt with, maybe they could have, or somewhere in transit, or maybe they got it from me because I have COVID.
Whoa, what? You what now?
I like a lot of it.
Apparently. How do you have a lot of it?
I have a lot of COVID. Asymptomatic.
Okay.
And who knows what that... Hey, maybe that's from the hot sauce.
So
who am I to say?
When were you going to tell me?
My family... Well, I would say that's not from the... I wouldn't say I got my asymptomatic version of it from eating Silk City Hot Sauce. And I wouldn't say that because just my they are very sick.
Okay. When were you going to tell me that you had COVID?
Right now, after we interviewed Rachel Dolezal.
Well, thank you.
I just felt like that's not something you want to cancel or postpone.
Fair enough. Okay. Well...
So you should get tested.
Yeah, I should. But I'll probably be all right, right?
Probably.
I mean...
So I will add family loving the hot sauce.
Oh, well, that's good.
Loving it.
Okay. Well,
they can't taste or smell.
Okay.
But it's a texture thing.
All right.
A lot of sauces are thin.
Right.
Silk City Hot Sauce.
Got a better texture.
Great. The best.
All right.
I can say that. They say the texture's good, and I'm saying the flavor's good. So believe me and my dying relatives.
Okay.
And order Silk City Hot Sauce today. Use promo code Jonestown. Save 15% off.
Yeah. Get you some hot sauce. Ring in the new year.
This episode of Good Morning Jonestown is brought to you by Match Grade and Excavation.
So, I mean, I take it you're still social distancing and keeping everything.
I am. The moat is becoming a problem.
Oh, the moat around your townhouse?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're actually not calling it a moat anymore. We're calling it the lazy river.
Oh, you got people lounging in it?
The homeless, it filled, and the homeless did take it over.
It's like they've got waterfront property now.
Yeah, it's a lazy river.
It's a lazy homeless river.
Not on account, it's not moving water. They just don't do anything.
Okay. So that's probably a big problem.
Yes, and so I mean, they were gonna arrest me.
Oh, Jesus.
But thank God I have COVID. It turns out you can't go to jail if you got COVID.
Ah, lucky you.
So then they've just said I have to fill it in, which,
okay.
By the way, Match Grade's going to help me out.
Oh, they're going to come back
They're going to
over
come
here
out and fill it in.
Oh.
See, that's a great thing about Match Grade is that they'll do any crazy shit. If you want to pay them, they'll do it.
Yeah.
But they're not going to... That's the problem with them, is they're not going to discourage you from doing it.
Right.
Whatever it is, and even if that is creating an environmental threat, is what it's technically considered.
Oh, that's what they're good. Yeah, I mean...
That's what they're calling the lazy river.
Well,
I've created an environmental threat.
I imagine it's a cesspool of disease. Well, how do they know you did it? How does anyone...
Well, it turns out that my neighbor James told on me, which I would be super pissed about, but I gave him COVID.
Okay.
So I kind of, owed me one? Did he owe me one?
Yeah, I mean...
And so, Gonna get match grade to come out and did I sound Canadian when I said that? Gonna get match grade.
Match grade.
You're gonna get match grade to come out and they're gonna fill it in and they're giving me a great and I use promo code Jonestown.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
You get a good discount.
No. Well, I get a discount for being this, but you won't if others won't.
So if someone else has dug a moat around their home and they get match grade to come
river rats, that's what we're calling
that's what you call the
people
living in it?
The people in quotations. The river folk.
Why not ditch rats? Vermin. I don't know. But
yeah, it's actually considered a super spreader. There's eels in it and the whole shit.
What?
I mean, yeah. Catfish?
Catfish? What?
Yeah.
Catfish?
Yeah, it turns out it's what the state calls, in some ways, I guess it's a good thing because the state was saying they hadn't realized that a body of water could be a COVID super spreader spot, but they learned that it can be because of the lazy river.
Yeah, I mean, if you've just got a bunch of homeless guys hanging out in tepid
I don't know what that means.
Water.
Even. Is that hot or cold?
It's nothing to do with temperature.
Oh, it doesn't?
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought that was a temperature thing. See, you learn stuff every day when you use match grade.
Yeah. So, guys, head on over to Match Grade and Excavation and use
their Instagram page.
To their Instagram
and
page.
Give them a like. And if you're in Canada, hire them to do something cool for you today.
And we do actually, we have more listeners in Canada than just Mitch and Matt. So someone is listening that could actually hire Match Grade. So do it.
And also, I'll let you know, Silk City is available in Canada now.
Yeah, you can get that in Canada.
Silk City. So all of our Canadian listeners, support these businesses, and everybody else, just go to hell.
I don't think that's good, because we still only have like 5 listeners in Canada.
Oh.
They're mostly here.
Well, you made me feel like we had enough to forget these guys about.
I don't think so.
Never mind. Canada, get your shit together.
Yeah.
And
Canada.
use match grade.
Sometimes Australia beats Canada. I gotta be honest.
Nah.
I mean, I'm saying as far as downloads for our show.
Oh, I thought you meant like being...
No.
I was like, Canada, they don't have spiders living in their house. And if they do, call match grade. I'm assuming they'll bring a shovel over and kill it.
Well, I mean, yeah, and Canada's given us like Jim Carrey, Nathan Fielder,
John Candy.
John Candy. Australia's given us what? Yahoo Serious?
Yeah.
And fucking Paul Hogan.
Right. Nicole Kidman.
Well, okay, maybe they're
Russell Crowe.
Ugh.
An international bad boy. Is he? I don't know. I feel like he's trying to be.
He thinks he is.
International.
Remember when he like hit somebody with a fucking telephone receiver?
Oh, yeah, that's fucking gangster, dude. That's some Tony Soprano shit. Now I like him.
You know that Jimi Hendrix did that to his girlfriend? You know
what? Tim Allen, also from Canada.
He fucking hit her with a fucking payphone receiver.
Damn. Yeah. What'd she do to deserve that?
Got him hooked on heroin and killed him.
You go,
so
bitch. I believe we're equals, so it doesn't matter, really.
You think you're equals with Jimi Hendrix?
No, with women. That's why I think it's okay for us to hit them with telephones. We're equal. Y'all are better than me, really. So
Yeah.
I would never hit you with my fists. I need to hit you with a telephone to match your power, woman.
Sucks. Now telephone's not much of a weapon like it used to be.
Yeah. So that's match grade. Go over to like their Instagram today.
Match grade and excavation. Give us a call if you need it there. Match grade and excavation. Give us a call 'cause your dirt's so big.
So you had a dog named Honey?
Yeah, when I was a kid, a yellow lab.
Yeah. When I was a kid, there was this lady my dad worked with, and her dog had puppies. We got 2 of them, and their names were Pee-wee and Beaver. Right?
Really?
Yeah, Beaver. Pee Wee got hit by a car a few years while after we had him, but we had Beaver for a long time. She was an outdoor dog.
Yeah.
And in hindsight, the way I feel about my dogs now, I wasn't like that with Beaver, and it makes me feel bad.
Right.
She was such a sweet dog, and I didn't have the relationship with her.
Right.
But
yeah.
she was an outside dog.
Yeah.
My parents didn't have dogs.
My parents
in the
were
house.
the same way.
And this dog, Beaver, she was like half Lhasa Apso, which is like a hairy dog,
Yeah.
and half Dachshund. So there's like a long, ugly wiener dog. She was so sweet.
Yeah.
She was so sweet, but she was just like a...
Like
and you didn't get her groomed and stuff. She
Right.
just,
Yeah.
But she had this great big bushy tail, and that's why the lady named her Beaver. And I don't know why my parents didn't change her name.
Well, especially you got Pee Wee and Beaver. It's like
Yeah.
it's like penis and vagina.
Yeah, dude. But like, yeah, that never occurred to me, dude.
Really?
Never, not once. I never would call my penis Pee Wee, though. Called him.
Some do.
I called him Ron.
My name was Chuck
My dick's name is Adam.
because it has an apple in its mouth.
It has an Adam's apple. No, but dude, I wonder, did my parents know at that time, this was the 80s, did they know that Beaver was like also what you call a woman's vagina?
I mean, surely, because that
you
went
don't,
back.
but you don't, but
You do when you're a kid.
Yeah.
I
Did they know that? My dad, she'd bark outside. My dad would open the door and go, "Shut up, Beaver. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up." But we had a fucking dog named Beaver. So sweet. So sweet. She used to dig out of the yard and
Yeah.
just would go roam all over the neighborhood, dude. I went to school. My school I went to was across the street. And my dog would just be up at school.
Yeah.
And it was like a problem.
Yeah.
You know, she wouldn't bother anyone or whatever. But they were like, that poor dog that was across the street that just runs away from home every day. We're like, that's Beaver.
Dude, my dog, my lab, when I was growing up, she would do that. She would get out and she came up to the school and found me once. And we did not live across the street. We lived like...
Did you think someone was in a well or some shit?
I was like, yeah, like what? No, but I was in the hall between classes, and a friend of mine came up to me and he was like, "Hey, dude, I'm pretty sure your dog is over in the 6th grade building." And I was like, "What?" And so I ran over there, and it was my dog. And so I got to sit outside of class and wait for my dad to come all the way from Pensacola and get the dog, and take it home. So it was like a fun day for me.
Yeah.
I skipped a whole class, just got to hang outside with my dog, waiting. And I found out later that day that my dog had gone to the high school first, and my sister was in high school, and my sister was like a freshman in high school, I think, and she was so embarrassed.
Oh,
She pulled she's fucking Peter from the Bible, dude. Like denying Christ.
she didn't claim the dog. Isn't this your dog?
Yeah, someone was like, "Bridget,
No.
is that your dog?" And she was like, "No," and like walked away. She was like embarrassed. And I was in middle school, and I was so excited my dog was at school.
Yeah.
I was like
Right.
telling my friends, like, "Dude, my dog, like, come here, like, check it out." And but my dog would go up to fucking Del Champs. No shit.
Eckards.
She'd go up, she'd get out. We lived behind the Del Champs in Gulf Breeze. And so she would get out and she would go up there. And, they have the automatic doors. She would go in the store and just be roaming around like...
Dude, your dog had autism, dude.
And we get like a call
Yeah.
from Del Champs to be like, "Yeah, we found Honey in the produce department again. You guys come pick her up."
Yeah.
So, she was
She's old Dale Champ's dog.
old Del Champ.
I wonder if those high schoolers saw that dog, they're like, "Yo, there's an undercover cop here." Yeah, you heard of that McGruff the crime dog? Bro, that's a cop right there, man. Don't let it fool you.
Yeah, dude. No, that was another funny thing that happened. Speaking of drug dogs in high school, that 66 Mustang that my dad had, Bruce bought it. My sister drove that in high school. That was like her car, right? And so my sister at 16 was like fucking squeaky clean. Didn't drink yet. definitely didn't do any drugs. None of her friends did. Like, she was kind of a goody-goody at that age, right? Drug dog fucking went straight to that 66 Mustang and went ballistic. And they searched the car fucking inside out, fucking everywhere. Didn't find shit. And, you know, my dad thought it was funny.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, well, that car's from the 60s. They probably smoked a lot of weed, you know, like, but yeah, my sister was so embarrassed, you know, and it's like
she's like, that's not my car. They're like, we're going to tow it if it's parked here and it's not yours. We're towing it to the junkyard and we're turning it to scrap. Yeah, that's not my car. So, I don't have a car. I don't have a dog. Your dog probably went and tried to walk out in traffic after that. That poor thing, dude.
No, she came and found me in the middle school, and because it was easier to get to the high school.
Yeah. Did the dog not like your sister ever again after that?
Not as much as me.
Yeah, of course. Y'all went to school together, man.
Yeah. No, it's funny. My dad was the only one that was against the indoor dog, and because I remember. My mom had like a hysterectomy. She had and had the whole surgery and had her thyroid taken out all at the same time. And so she was at home. She was off work at home for like a while, a couple of months. And she just bathed the dog and brought it inside to like, you know, hang out with her. She was at home all day and everything. And just kind of dared my dad to say anything because, you know, she had been through some shit.
Right.
Like, no, I'm going to bring the dog inside and you're going to deal with it.
Yeah.
I had a weird growing up. You know, my dad grew up on a farm and dogs were like, yeah, you got a pack of dogs that live on the farm and they keep the coyotes away from your chickens or whatever shit reason, you know. Yeah. And then we got a couple cats, and they just keep the mice out of the dairy. Right. You know, it's just that kind of shit. They have a purpose.
Yeah, we got a donkey to protect all of them.
And so my mom grew up like a dog lover. Like they always had multiple dogs.
Her family, they're psychics. So see, they communicated with dogs.
And
they real dog people.
Yeah. So I had such a weird, like, my dad was very, like, you know, scratch a dog on the head. They belong outside.
Right.
And my mom was like, you know, get in bed and snuggle with, you know. So, yeah, I ended up more like my mom in that regard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's for the best.
Yeah, exactly. No, I really got lucky with all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister didn't luck out as much, but, like, I got, like, almost the good thing from each parent.
Yeah.
It's weird. Because I got a lot of the things from my dad, you know, good sense of direction. But then I got, like, there's shit like my dad has, like, a bad stomach. Like, he'll get, you know, something will fuck his stomach up once a week. My mom's the opposite. She didn't eat fucking anything. And I got that from her.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like my dad has sinus problems. My mom doesn't. I got that from her. But my mom's, like, blind as fuck. She has, you know, contacts and everything. My dad has perfect vision. I got that from him. It's like I just fucking lucked out with those, you know.
Your sister's just, like, a terrible driver.
She is.
What else?
She blind. She got that from mom. She has stomach problem. Got that from dad.
God. She's shitting herself right now. Waiting for the police to get there from a wreck she just got in. She's about to shit her pants.
But no, she's like, you know, we've jokingly complained about that to me before. Yeah. She's like, I got all dad's bad shit and all mom's bad shit.
Sometimes I have shit coming through my pants and I don't know it because I can't see it. My vision is terrible.
Yeah, but luckily we both got the love of animals from my mom.
Yeah. That's good. That's a good one to have.
Yeah.
Your sister, she loves animals because they help her get around with her poor to low vision. So it's a special bond that she has in that the dog is her slave.
She might actually still have better vision than you. Yeah. Maybe not, honestly. I don't know.
I'm a better driver.
Well, that's just because you're a man. Right? I mean,
right? Just all out the gate. I'm in the passenger seat and my dog is steering. Tony's a good driver. Dude, if you could ask Elon Musk anything, what would you ask him?
God, I don't know.
I think I'd be like, what kind of cologne do you wear, man?
Really?
Yeah, I think that's the.
And then what if he was just like, I don't
I
wear...
think that's the only thing separating me from an Elon Musk.
What
is my cologne?
What if he's just like, I don't wear cologne, and then you're just fucked? You got one question for Elon Musk.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Thank you. I wonder if there's ever been some cheesy cross promotional marketing for one of the James Bonds that it's like, oh, what this cologne, the official cologne of James Bond.
Oh,
like,
you know there was.
You know there
Probably
was.
When Pierce Brosnan was that dark age of faggy James Bond.
Dracar Noir.
Yeah, that's funny about that dude. I remember like
Cool Water.
Cool Water cologne.
The official scent of James Bond.
I remember Pierce Brosnan it was on some show, right? Remington Steel, which sounds like a fucking electric razor, doesn't it? I'm like, was that not a company when you named that show?
You know what else he was on? He played that Indian fellow on Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Do you remember?
What was his name? I don't remember that.
I'm just kidding, dude. Doesn't he seem like he would play an Indian man? And
yes, he does.
Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Yeah. Wait, who are we talking about?
I don't remember. Pierce Brosnan, James Bond.
Pierce Brosnan. Yeah, I remember even when I was a kid and I didn't even really know what gay was. I just remember thinking like, this guy's kind of gay, right? Like,
how's he the fruitiest person in Mrs. Doubtfire? That's the campiest movie that's ever been made. Somehow he's the gayest person.
Part of the movie.
You know, he was trying to get in Jurassic Park movies. You could tell, dude. He wants to be some paleontologist.
Yeah, dude. I never really got it. There's a lot of those, like Hugh Grant. I'm like, how is he straight? like how is
right?
But I've noticed Linda Fox like makes fun of me because like she's like, basically, if someone has a British accent and it's not working class, you just think they're gay.
Right.
And I was like, well, yeah.
That's how it works.
Isn't that how England is?
Yeah. We've been watching The Crown, dude.
Yeah, they're all gay as fuck, dude.
The way that one dude talks, I can't channel
Philip?
it right now. Yes.
The way he talks? Yeah.
I can't channel it, dude, but I was channeling it
No,
the other day, and I was like, I
know.
want to take you on a debt.
Yeah.
To come and pick you up on horseback. I like to pick you up on horseback. And we've been watching the past few days, dude. You don't know how many fucking times we're just sitting there and I go, what do you know about dragons? She's like, none of them even talk like that. I'm like, they kind of do.
They don't because they're all gay.
Dude. Only way you're not gay is if you're working class and wizard class. British accent.
Yeah, dude.
Or you're in space. Yeah. And then I just assume you're an android. So that's asexual, which is worse.
So yeah, that that show, like in the beginning when Prince Philip is like, you know, philandering around, and I'm like, boy, how much did they change this from reality? Mm-hmm. You know, he's fucking dudes. Like, come on, he's not out fucking chasing pussy.
Right.
He's blowing a security guard in the parking lot.
He's
That's
blowing
what
Ian McKellen right now. He's got Ian McKellen's dick in his mouth
dude.
right now.
And you just see like Prince Charles, right? Like, the son. How, dude? Okay, he's with Princess Diana, who for a British girl at the time was beautiful.
Yeah,
can't stand her. He's in love with this woman who looks like a man. Right? Like Camilla is a trans woman.
This looks like John Candy.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, but you believe in me.
Yes.
It's like, I have more fun with Camilla.
Yeah.
And it's like, you are a fucking homo. And
Yeah,
that's
dude.
fine. But
Diana seems like a lot of fun.
yeah, right? Bet you wouldn't have an eating disorder if I was with you.
Yeah, dude, this is what I find funny. Is the guy who plays Prince Charles ugly as fuck, but
Still
you're
better looking
yes,
than
you're
real
like,
Prince
wow, they were really nice
They
to
were
you,
so
dude.
generous.
You look like fucking Alfred E. Newman, dog.
That's why I was like, dude, they totally should have got Adam Driver to play Prince Charles, right?
Yes.
He's ugly as Prince Charles.
Yeah.
Like, he could actually do it.
Yeah. Well, dude, it's a weird thing because we looked up how they all really looked when they were younger.
Yeah.
And then Andrew, the fucking one who, I don't know if they're going to address it or not, but is like a fucking pedophile, dude.
Yeah.
Hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
Who was neck deep in and didn't even deny it on TV,
Yeah.
dude. He's out of his mind on some crazy child blood or some shit, dude.
Yeah.
But the other one, dude, Edward, is that his name? Dude, that motherfucker looked like a male model when he was young.
Really?
Dude, there's a picture of that motherfucker. I was like, God damn, he was good looking. And now he looks like fucking... Like, in the show, he has braces as a kid. And you see him in as an adult, and you're like, that is not a person that has
motherfucker ain't
ever
ever
had
had
braces.
braces.
That motherfucker ain't never had braces.
I don't think anyone in England has ever had braces.
But, dude, that's what I realized. The thing about Prince, what's his name? The one who's like our age? William.
Yeah.
How, like I said, he was like the Jonathan
like
Taylor
hunky,
Thomas,
yeah.
the hunky. All the little girls thought he was so cute, and now he looks like shit, dude. And he
Yeah.
could have gotten hair plugs and he'd look fine. Dude, they don't give a shit.
Well, of course not.
That's insane, dude.
You know what? I think part of it is like you've talked about, it's the curse of the royal family is that if they live long enough, their outside ends up looking like who they really are on the inside.
Yeah.
And I also think that that's what happens with inbreeding.
Yeah.
You know, when you're inbreeding, it's like, yeah, kids can be cute.
Right.
I mean, look at the fucking kid from Jerry Maguire.
Right.
Cute as fuck. Look at him now, dude.
Yeah, he is inbred.
He
dude.
is fucking...
He's playing a banjo somewhere.
with his teeth. Like, yeah, dude. And it, like the kid from The Sixth Sense, right?
Yeah.
Cute kid. Dude. Now he's a fat, dumb-looking
He looks like a
sad...
feminine Al Borland.
Yeah, he looks like
a more feminine Richard Karn.
Yeah, like trans Borland.
Yeah.
Like he was
needs to be
born
hosting Family Feud.
like he was born a woman and he said, I want to be Al Borland.
It's like Chaz Bono. If Chaz Bono went for a Richard Karn look. If Chaz Bono was trying to look like John Candy. Dude, we figured it out.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I would, dude, if you ever met them, would you fucking treat them any kind of way?
Who, the royal family?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I would treat them like they're scum.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't kiss their ass or
No.
anything. I damn sure wouldn't bow
No, dude.
or any bullshit like that.
I wouldn't call that bitch ma'am. I
Fuck
wouldn't call her
no.
nothing. Hey, lady.
I'd call her, hey, reptile.
I'll call them the N-word. Would never use that, but I'll call
Nobility.
them that. I'll call them reptiles, dude.
Yeah,
that's what I
I
do.
said. Hey,
Fucking...
hey, reptile.
Iguana man.
Hey, alligator lady.
Hey, slee stack.
Hey, you fucking Komodo dragon looking motherfucker. No, I will not bow for you.
I say the same goddamn thing to Jim Carrey, too, though, if I met him.
Call him a reptile?
Yeah. I feel like I get the upper hand on him in that. I like him, but he fell off, man.
Yeah.
Just like the royal family. He's like a Princess Diana of Canada.
I thought that was Celine Dion.
Ooh, she's an annoying one, ain't she?
Oh, yeah, dude. She's fucking awful.
You know she's friends with the royal family.
I feel like that, like when we get bigger and have like resources and recognition, we should just interview people like her.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like we did today. But like, just shit that's funny for a very weird reason.
Right.
Like us interviewing fucking John Tesh.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Lyle Menendez.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I can thank him.
It's funny who you can get, you can interview.
Yeah.
If we reached out to whatever fucking prison he's in and we're like, can we interview him? He'd be like, fuck yes, you can.
Yeah.
Anything to give me a different day.
Yeah.
Dude, someone shared recently, did you know there's an NBA card where they're on the card? They're in the front row at
I saw that.
Lakers game or something? Dude, that's cool.
It's like the one sports card
that I would want.
Yeah.
That's the Heaven's Gate tennis shoes of sports collectibles.
Yeah.
It is.
It really is.
Yeah, that's why I like it. Oh, man. Yeah, it was funny, dude. I just fucking emailed her, and she was like, yeah, I'll do the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about Rachel Dolezal, guys.
Rach, our close personal friend.
Hello.
Hi.
How are
Rachel,
you?
how are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing all right. Thank you for joining us. So
Yeah.
I have something that I just have to bring up and ask you. I can't not do it. I was hoping that you could settle a dispute between my wife and I. Now, here's the thing. I want to ask you to be brutally honest, but now I don't need to do that because you're going to do that. I can tell.
Yeah, she's
Because
honest.
You're very, the whole hair thing. We'll move on. Now, let me ask you.
Yeah.
Now, I need you to be brutally honest with me, and I need you to tell me if this is funny, okay? All right, so let's say that I'm speaking to someone, and I say, I have got to use your bathroom. And I got good news, and I got bad news, okay? The good news is it's just the tiniest little turd. Just a tiny little turd. Bad news is them's the ones that smell the worst.
She did not laugh. So I think she might be on your wife's side.
Why would you say that before you had to use a bathroom? It's
Because
like,
it's
just
hilarious.
Because he thinks it's funny.
Because it's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my sense of humor is broken on
I
that.
think it is.
His wife doesn't think
Or
it's
maybe
funny, and neither does my wife.
You have the my hair of senses of humor.
Okay. It's just like farting jokes, burping jokes. How big a turd is that smells. It's just like all those things are not very funny to me. I don't know if it's just a woman thing, but it's definitely just I've
That
never
is
been like,
going to
oh,
be the clip that we share of you just saying that. Is it not? I'm sharing that.
But I mean, you're right. It's we've often discussed, though, it helps him be funny, but he's got the sense of humor of a 7th grade boy.
That's fine. Ask your sons if it's funny. Ask them.
Okay.
They'll think it's
Well, they're
hilarious.
not in 7th grade anymore, but
Yeah.
I'll
No,
definitely
I'm
ask
talking
them.
about the son that just graduated from Cambridge.
He ain't either.
Ask him.
Okay.
Do you know who Cregan Dow is?
Freaking Dow. No.
He's a not so famous Hollywood actor.
He's a celebrity and he's stalking us.
He stalked us for a while. I guess he's still stalking us.
You know how some people will follow 70,000 people on social media, and then if you follow them back, they'll say they'll have like 100,000 followers, but they follow 90,000 people.
Yeah.
He did that to us, and we just brought it up on the show, and it made him angry, and now he's stalking us. So just don't support Cregan Dow, is basically what I'm trying to say.
Or he might stalk you.
To hear the exclusive, full, 1-hour interview with Rachel Dolezal, join the Good Morning Jonestown Patreon for as little as $1 a month. We love you. Happy New Year.
Farting jokes, burping jokes. Farting jokes, burping jokes. Farting jokes, burping jokes.
You know what? How big a turd is this? You know what? How big a turd is this? Turd is this?
Farting jokes, burping jokes. Farting jokes, burping jokes. Farting jokes, burping jokes. Farting jokes, burping jokes. Farting jokes, burping jokes.
You know what? How big a turd is? How big a turd is?